We are back.
Back again.
Okay, we're live. Yay.
Away!
Back again with more Kingmaker since we weren't here last week.
We all died, it was sad.
Yeah, well, that tends to happen.
Gotta restart the whole campaign with new characters now.
Oh, unfortunate, totally.
Are you saying you would be for that?
Don't think he is. Especially considering he knows that if we had to completely restart the campaign, I would do something like bringing in brain pain.
If we
Yeah.
had to restart campaign, I would basically say, all right, we're moving on to a different story.
Yeah.
No, we would just have a new party that conveniently picks up where we're at.
Or that.
Or that.
The party went silent. You're needed to set up a kingdom where they fell. Figure it out.
In order to prevent a power gap.
Yep.
Luckily, you're much higher level than they were. It'll be easier for you this time.
Ah, yes. Told in character. Much higher level.
You were more experienced than they were, so you'll be fine.
Has 1 more XP.
Just listens be level 5 for some reason. Well, that's drunk.
No, better yet, no. We're not more higher level. We're just, we just all happen to be, dual classed.
Mm-hmm. Yes, totally. Using the rules that no longer exist in PF2.
Shush. Shush. Hey, you know what also technically no longer exists in PF2? Any of the genie kin heritages, because they're all OGL. So if we're going by that logic.
I'm just speaking truth.
No, you're speaking your truth.
They shunned him for
You're
speaking the truth.
Objectively correct. However, subjectively, where's my brick? No, sorry. I want to go on record. I do not wish any physical harm or violence towards anyone in this game right now.
Right now, he says.
As soon as that statement was said, I realized you were gonna legalize it.
But,
Yeah,
yes.
it was last time on Kingmaker.
Last time
We
on
did some
Kingmaker.
exploring and then did some exploring.
And my computer's making noise.
And Bryce remembered that he still has another encounter for us to do for companions.
Mm-hmm. That I keep forgetting to do.
Which is why I said it now.
Oh, I remembered this time.
Oh, of course. The time that I think to say something.
I was actually thinking about it, like, oh yeah, okay, I need to make sure that that happens this time around.
And so we all get kidnapped.
You wake up in a dark alley.
Huh?
We made it
What?
back to Bavoy.
I swear, if any of us get kidnapped by the Technic League, I'm gonna be very upset.
Technic League, what? What is Technic League?
Well, it's a bunch of people that are very technical.
Quit with your technically correct.
I'd rather be politically correct.
Your Technic League correct.
No, technically correct. The best kind of correct.
The Technic League should be made up of a bunch of automatons.
Yeah, I'm not the one who wrote anything about it, so...
I know, and automatons didn't exist when it was written.
As a playable ancestry, I believe. I think
Yes,
they
you
were part of
basically
the
finished your
story.
exploration of the, of the, Old Sycamore. And because of that,
And I befriended a giant centipede.
yes, you did. And then we spent the evening outside the Old Sycamore. I think that's actually where we ended off, basically. Like, 1 day travel.
We did 2 days travel after because we
Yeah.
traveled here, we reconnoitered, and then we traveled again.
Yep. And that's where we realized that technically we were running travel wrong the entire time because, PF2 says that you should be doing, rolls for Find North every single day.
We realized that at the end of the session before last,
Yeah.
but you did determine that since we can see the sycamore tree basically from this entire area, since it's plains all around,
Uh-huh.
that we weren't needing to for this area.
Yes.
You also determined that if we're just doing things like following a river or things like that, it's not really needed. Because that just doesn't make sense to require checking for, oh, I'm following the bank of this river that I have on a map and I know where it goes. Anyways, which way is north? Oh, I got that wrong. I'm gonna walk across the river now.
Mm-hmm. Because it
It just
totally
doesn't
makes
make
sense. Yeah. Look, we're not all Gobta, okay?
Even Gobta wouldn't do that. Rimuru would think Gobta would do that, but Gobta wouldn't do that.
Gobta almost did do that.
Almost, but he didn't.
No, the only reason he didn't is because he let a stick fall and it happened to fall in the correct direction.
Yes, the reason why Gobta wouldn't do it is because he has incredible luck and rolls nat 20s.
Uh-huh.
Which is why none of us could ever play him.
Because that's the whole joke of Gobta, is that he's, like, mostly incompetent, but constantly so lucky it doesn't matter.
That honestly, it kind of sounds like he's playing an entirely different game. Just everyone's playing D&D or Pathfinder, and he's just playing like solitaire.
He's just rolling fate the entire time and succeeding.
What?
Yeah, no, Gobta's luck is stupid.
Oh god.
On purpose, though, at least.
Oh yeah, it's on purpose, but that doesn't mean it's any less stupid.
Anime can be stupid. That happens.
Any non-interactive medium can be stupid.
Interactive medium can also be stupid.
Agreed.
All media can be stupid, therefore.
So yeah.
Drink here.
Anyway. So where are you guys wanting to go now?
Towards the future.
Bruh.
Future.
We were gonna. Can't remember. Were we gonna cross the river here, or were we gonna cross the river down at the bridge here? Like, sorry, were we gonna cross it here or here?
We weren't going to cross the river.
We're gonna follow the river up here, weren't we?
We were gonna follow the river, just continuing up
I was gonna follow the river all
all
the way
the
up.
way until we go to Brevoy, and then I guess we cross it at Brevoy technically.
I is good old Restov.
And Rostov.
Well, Rostov is the city, southernmost city of the country of Brevoy.
Yeah, fair enough. Because we wanted to go gear up and get stuff and buy things.
Well, we have to go collect our what's it called? Proper charter. Now that we've gotten rid of the Stag Lord.
And we've got to tell them where we're making our capital so that they can send the help to make it.
Yeah.
Hopefully we have a spot.
True.
Well, right now we were leaning Old Sycamore, but depending on what we find on the way, that could change.
Have we reconnoitered this spot? No, we've not.
Let me toggle
So
that.
that's what we're doing. I assume we're doing that and then moving to the next tile to the right.
The sit scales. Oh yeah, we were gonna stop and see if the sit scales had rations too.
Ugh,
Yeah,
look at food.
Running a little low.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, what rations?
Where is my...
The guy with zero charisma
that's my
and no
dice
benefits.
stats.
Yeah, the only one who can speak the goblin.
Don't worry, guys. I can speak kobold.
There we go.
My backup character should totally be a kobold from Soot Scales.
There'd be 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Only if Bryce will let me play that.
No.
There's your answer. I can't play 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Hey, if someone has
The
a
April
plugin
Fool's
for
rules
it,
are there.
it is a legitimate heritage.
Isn't it,
It's on Nethys.
It's a heritage, yeah. It is a heritage.
The fact that it actually is one is stupid.
Yeah, it was an April Fool's one.
I know.
We all saw it. It was great. It's okay, I was gonna play Dragon Kid anyways.
Dovahkiin?
I shall be the Dova Kobold.
You'll be the Dova Kobold.
Well, I'm gonna be from the Soot Scales. I have to be a kobold. That's
Yeah.
the bare minimum. Where's 3 kobolds in a trench coat?
Actually, it does not seem to be on. I thought it was on Nethys.
No, I don't see it.
They might have removed it. Because it's not an official... Since it was just an April Fool's joke, it was never an officially released one.
Wait.
No, it is on Nethys. It's just not directly connected in the Kobold's page.
It is on Nethys.
The holes.
Tag, surprisingly common.
The fact that it's surprisingly common.
For actually 3 individual kobolds in trench capacity, you are medium instead of small. You get a plus 10. That's bonus to deception to impersonate not being 3 kobolds in the trench coat. You also get trench coat topple reaction.
DM,
Yeah.
where does the arrow hit? What? Where does the arrow hit? Oh, it hits your right leg. Dang it.
Which right leg?
That's a bitch.
That was one of the D&D tubers actually just made a full joke about it at one point. One of the ones that like always found like stupid builds to make and stuff like that.
Don't get me wrong. 3 kobolds trench coat is not really that good. It just makes you medium instead of small and gives you a plus 10 to deception to impersonate not being that 3 kobolds in the trench coat. Because the trench coat topple, you're not going to use that often.
Yeah.
Although, whenever you hit my ability that removes a body part, you can have a kobold jump out negating the effect. You can do it twice per day. Once you use it the second time, though, you become small. Because you are 1 kobold in a trench coat. I'd rather just play Dragonkin, because then I can climb on walls.
It's probably the better idea.
Hell is more legal. Good old kobold cringe.
But any hoozles. So you slept for the night in this hex.
Yep.
Did we reconnoiter this hex? I don't remember.
We have not. It is not green, and therefore we have not.
And so the first thing to do is reconnoiter.
Reconnoiter.
I believe it's just a straight survival, right?
Yes. And basically we'll take half the day.
I could back. Or
That is definitely a
Think it's
success.
reconnoitered.
Hooray.
no.
Since this is still open terrain, not difficult terrain. So you have another half day. Since you have horses, what do you want to do?
Go
It's
exactly
scoop.
where you just put us.
Where I put us. Yep. I assume that's what we wanted
That
to
is
do.
the stream viewer that was just trying to reconnoiter the spot.
That was indeed.
Go stream viewer.
I'm glad that you realized what I was trying to do.
I moved us because I knew that's where we wanted to move.
And that we'd have to move anyways.
Yeah. Twofer.
All right. Well, considering this, and there is, are you just gonna head straight to the Suit Scale Caverns? I can speak. I swear.
The scale cavern! Yeah, let's say hi to the kobolds.
Yeah, because we need to buy rations from them.
Before we
Say hi to the kobolds.
fall. Can you imagine the fall? Can you imagine that being the fall? Of like
It
a
would
party
be
that's
so
past the
incredibly
super-
fitting. I just have to ask because of Perseus before, just to make sure you don't have the feat
No,
that lets
I
you feed the
don't.
whole party,
I
right?
do not. No. I do not.
That's what church went raffle.
Yeah,
I grab Titan
realistically,
wrestlers.
Lena wouldn't starve anyways. It would take way too long of her failing subsist checks.
I have decent survival, so it'd take a while.
Most likely Haru would be safe too, but we may not be able to provide for the other two.
I have plus
That's a
7
big
survival.
problem. Poor Dawn. Poor Dawn.
All right.
Keep in mind that if you haven't been in an area long enough, you get a pretty big penalty.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty.
Yeah. That's why reconnoitering and mapping are very useful.
But also, if you travel that day, you get like a nice -10 anyways.
Yep. Yes. Hi. Nosy. Nosy. Yes, I'm
Doggo.
grabbing your nose because you're nosy. You gonna back up? Or are you gonna keep being nosy?
No.
No, you're just gonna keep being nosy?
Woof.
Bark, bark.
I'm trying to run a game here, Coco.
Coco says no.
She's trying to run you around.
I mean, she would love it if I ran her.
Yes, she would.
Outside?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
that
not.
could
I'm
suit
avoiding
me.
saying that that term right now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Hopefully the doggo didn't hear me.
No, she can't. You're on headphones.
Oh no, dog hearing can be pretty good. I have to say can be because my dog's isn't.
Yeah.
His hearing used to be good, like
Your dog
5
is a
years ago.
17-year-old Chihuahua.
I mean, the Chihuahua part actually helps with that because 16 to 20 is the average lifespan.
Fair.
Though my dog's a 17-year-old Chihuahua that had a genetic condition causing a surgery that I got told the dog would probably have about 4 years less life than the average Chihuahua.
And yet here we are.
And he's now basically at the middle of the average lifespan and probably still has at least a year.
So, can I run my game? Anyways, you guys do approach the caverns. I'm not gonna pull up the map for this, but basically,
I kind of wish I wasn't a high wisdom character, because if I wasn't a high wisdom character, I would try to say hello in Kobold based off of what I heard before. But I know better.
I'll say hello.
Yeah, but you're not trying, you just do it.
I say hello.
you hear a kind of a squeak back from the guard going, "Oh, well, hi there. Didn't expect to see you all again."
That's completely fair. We're exploring the area. Wondered if you guys could offer some food up for trade?
Not my decision to make. Go on inside and talk.
Talk to the chief.
Yep.
He's chill. Walk inside.
Alright.
Say hi to the chief.
Assuming
Let's
that
see if I
I
can
get
remember.
told what was said, I will follow inside.
Well, I will inform, like, hey, they said we're good. We gotta go inside and talk to the chief. Or talk to at least somebody.
And so you head inside, avoiding the traps that are sitting in the entranceway again.
We know about, yep.
That you know about. As you go inside, you are approached once again by the chief, who I forgot their name of, and
I totally have their name too.
yeah,
By chiefs at scale.
yep. Basically,
Close enough.
because the name of the tribe changes based on who's currently chief. So,
Works
Ah,
with me.
yes, the Tartooks.
Temporarily.
Very temporarily.
Tartuccios are no more.
yep. As you kind of guided in, the chief finds you, goes, "Oh, welcome, welcome. Happy to see you, friend."
Happy
Can
to
I
see you.
conveniently have my stomach growl right at this moment?
Roll I'd say roll a Constitution or Fortitude. It growls loudly.
Good
Wow,
job.
the one time I actually am glad to get that one.
Just looks at Lena for a second. Well, Chief, we mainly came here to explore the area some and working on apparently building a kingdom soonish, but we also kind of are in need of food supplies, as you can tell by Lena's stomach.
Aha. Yes.
Be happy to trade or offer something.
Lena's just gonna be sitting there going, "Kitty, you shouldn't growl like that." And I don't think I even need to roll for the lie. It's gonna be just really obvious.
Yeah.
Snakes don't growl.
Snakes hiss. Well, snakes rattle.
And just, after a minute, the chief kind of like, huh, okay. Well, we don't have a lot, but we can definitely share some.
Whatever we can trade off you is wonderfully appreciated.
And basically from here, you'll just get into kind of trade talk, a little bit back and forth. Let me check something here.
How much food can we buy from the kobolds?
That's what I'm double checking.
You want to call that our Kokiri kobolds? No? Okay.
They will offer let's see. When you explain what type of food you're looking for, with the rations, they're definitely able to scrounge that up a little bit more. But they only really have enough for about 1 week's worth of rations for each person. And are going to ask in exchange for 6 silver per.
Fair enough.
So basically,
well, I'm happy to buy a
they-
week's worth of rations for everyone and give them 2 gold, and they can keep the change.
okay.
I'll offer.
Two
Oh,
gold. Which, yes, I overpaid by 4 gold on top of the overpaid. But I like the gold books.
We know you do.
Oh, that's right. I can't offer money because I don't know what's being said.
We do
What's
speak
happening until
kobold.
the money changes hands.
So, and there's 5 people with you currently, so
Actually, I would pay Eve exactly with 2 gold then. Or what, a bit short.
you would
That's
need
a
5
bit
people at
short.
6, that you'd need 3 gold.
Yeah, I'll give him 3. Hiya. I had removed 3 gold. Now I have +5 rations in my backpack. Because it doesn't really matter that much if they're in my inventory or in somebody else's.
Not really.
Exactly.
Okay. And that's about all they have available to scrounge up, so.
It's enough.
Which may mean you need to
I
just
appreciate
hustle
it.
back to town rather than reconnoiter everything. Or at least hustle back to, Oleg's.
I'm just gonna reconnoiter along this river and then hustle back.
Yeah.
5 more reconnoiters. And then hustle to the crossing.
Mm-hmm.
Because the crossing looks like they have a village, which means probably good for
True.
sale.
Yeah. I mean, we might have something come up here depending on what that tower is.
Yeah, but we're on the other side of the river.
That doesn't always mean much.
That's fair.
And all of a sudden, the party gets teleported into a random wizard's tower.
Well, got us the food.
Reconnoiter.
Okay.
Well,
And the
next
kobolds
day,
are
nothing
willing
further.
to help. I believe that's still a success for reconnoitering. Does it give me... I wish it would give me a number for expected reconnoitering DCs. I will say, that is one small irritation I have with some of how PF2's stuff is written. Is give a generic idea of a DC at least, please. And not just, they do this activity and you roll for it. Okay.
That is super vague. What?
Actually, wait. No, we don't have to roll for reconnoitering. That's right.
Hmm.
It was mapping you have to roll for.
That's right.
We keep mixing those up. But literally,
Fair
mapping
enough.
mapping says this: as long as your group has successfully reconnoitered the area, you can use this activity to create an accurate map of the hex with a successful survival check, usually at a trained or expert DC. That's all it says. Trained or expert DC comparative to what?
If it's an easy place to map, it's trained. If it's a hard place to map, it's expert, and that's it.
Yeah.
Because simple DC checks do have trained expert master.
They do. But I would expect that in the rules, this is one of those spots with how well written so many parts of PF2 is, that they would say, like, using the simple DC table or something. It's just, I know they cut stuff out for word count and all that, but it'd be nice if they had some of that for DMs. And there may be somewhere in the GMG that straight says, if it doesn't say, use this table. And I just have not seen it. So, who knows? definitely possible that I just have missed that. So, anyway. Considering that we have this hex now reconnoitered, which I can only do once you guys are out of the hex. So,
Fair enough.
I'm in the wrong view again. God damn it.
In that case, we gotta go to the next spot we're gonna go to.
Yep. Of course, for overnight purposes, I'll say you stayed with the kobolds.
Part with kobolds.
Mm-hmm.
You partied, we stayed.
Yep. I made merriment with the kobolds.
So, but with all that, the next, so reconnoiter happens, then you move. As you kind of come across this area, you find an old bridge. I gotta find the right page for this again.
Is the bridge intact still? Just out of curiosity.
Let's see, this is which hex number?
So it doesn't look particularly intact on the map.
Right. I know I could I'll just use the look. Okay, there we go. I just want to know which number this was, because it's a little bit longer of a section. There, as you kind of see where it was, there, what you see one thick and sagging rope that still hangs across the river, and all that remains of the bridge that once spanned it. A signpost at the end of the bridge reads, Nettles Crossing, 5 coppers, ring bell for service, with a bell sitting next to it. On the south bank of the river, encroaching vegetation has slowly devoured the crumbling remains of a burned down wooden building.
So I'm assuming this was a toll bridge.
Can I do a seek action around the bridge for if there's like anyone or anything that even could react to the bell at this point?
Yeah.
Probably help it. I'll probably also do the same just because. There we go. Wasn't needed for that. Okay.
Looking around, you can't see anything right away. This spot here, while there's a crossing with a bridge, it's not the clearest part of the river.
that case, I guess we reconnoiter, which technically requires crossing the bridge as part of this.
Well, you would need to go spend the night first before you reconnoiter.
That's fair. Well, find a camp spot then. So that one is a survival. But that one's done through the camp sheet. If we're gonna use that at all. We're hustling, we may not.
Mm-hmm. Let me get the camp sheet up. Set this back on our correct view. There we go.
Yay!
Found a
critical
good
success.
campsite.
Let's go.
It's so funny if there's like a solid
Yes, indeed.
building.
All right.
It's like, hey guys.
Okay, it's been. Let me shift the day because it's been a couple days and I haven't been shifting the day.
Especially if we get rainy. Rainy matters.
And
Like it is.
it's already
That
been.
is. Fuck.
So it was 4. Yeah, I'm skipping the rain for this one because I didn't roll it until it was already raining. So, because that's on me for not rolling the day.
Let's go. Bup, 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 bup. Bup, bup, bup.
So, go ahead and do whatever options for camp you're doing.
Hmm.
I guess I do this organized watch
That's
thing that I keep
supplies.
doing.
I mean, I can either discover meal, hunt and gather, cook.
How's our supplies for
I'm
ingredients?
wondering.
4.
I don't think we can see that until we get to the next floor.
I can just bump it forward for you to see.
21 and 15.
Yep.
I'll hunt and gather and I'll let you cook.
Yay, what happened?
I guess when Don camouflaged the campsite, Don also camouflaged our changes to our positions.
That was weird.
I'm not sure what happened there.
Oh, I felt.
You did fail.
Latency issue, I guess. Look, I didn't fail, but I may as well have with that special ingredients roll.
Yeah, just unfortunate.
Yep, I will add though. Has it been added? Okay, that's everyone. Did everyone add their pluses for Lindsay by chance? 'Cause that
No.
No.
might have made a difference. Hold on.
It's a 15.
It wouldn't have made a
my
difference for
DC.
Lena. It would have made a difference for Haru.
Hey, the 15
I
does matter.
If I remember right. Let me double check her ability again. I gotta switch books. enthusiasm inspires everyone around her. Checks gain +1, so no, it would not. You would still be a failure.
I need to be a 16. No.
Yep. I'm sorry, Haru, but you are a failure tonight.
That's fine.
All right.
He's used to it.
And I get a
What
+1,
are you
right?
making?
Jeweled rice. It's the best thing we have. I haven't discovered another one yet.
Look, sometimes hearty meal might be worth it. Basic meal basically never is.
No. Next saving throw.
So you're making it. Go ahead and make your cooking roll.
I was looking up the thing. I get a circumstance from Lindsay for this too, right?
Every action gets the +1 circumstance bonus that she gives.
Success!
All right. Stuff has been applied.
Let's go!
And with that, we rest. As you wake up in the morning, even though the sun is coming up, there is some fog settling in.
Oh no.
How does
Fog.
fog affect things?
As long as the dense fog persists, there is a perception check penalty. Fog causes creatures that are further than 15 feet away to be concealed, and it limits max visibility to 500 feet.
That's fine. We'll just make sure Laylee's walking in front.
So, yeah.
Fair enough. Laylee or Haru? Laylee likes to take the front.
Yep.
And then immediately run into a troll and get bodied.
Haru takes the rear because Haru has the movement speed during combat and has range.
True.
Yeah. I do have a bow.
Range that does not cause drain, to be clear.
Aww. Maybe I pick up some javelins. No, those are still dex. Anything thrown is still dex based, so. I do gotta go keep going, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
So, now we reconnoiter.
Mm-hmm. So you take half a day to reconnoiter,
And then we move on.
and you're just gonna move on.
As
Well,
long as nothing happens when we're crossing the bridge while reconnoitering.
if you're gonna, since you're gonna be crossing the bridge, I need some rolls to cross. Since you are having to cross a running river.
I'm actually going to suggest that Lindsay takes care of that bit. She has a spell.
Okay. What spell does she have?
She does have a spell. Right.
I assume it's not more than 30 feet wide.
I don't think so, no. Give me a sec, I could go round up a barking dog.
I actually did think for what spells she got. It would be really useful for her to have things to help with exploration.
Fair. It's fair.
You know, being able to tilt up or down diagonally up to 45 degrees basically means she would have been able to let us just walk out of a lot of spots.
Sorry about that. Her borking was starting to irritate me. Well, because I'd hear, ow, bork, 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 flap, flap, bork, 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 flap. So.
Orc.
Yeah. It is what it is, though. It is a dog, after all.
Yeah, Lindsay can just make a magical bridge next to the bridge and do it again when we come back.
Okay.
She can cast it twice. Though technically duration's just sustained from what I'm seeing. So I guess she could just stand there the whole time and sustain it, but...
She could.
Yeah, we just cross the bridge.
Okay.
I very specifically picked up the spell that prevented certain ones of us from having to continue making athletics checks.
Looks at Dawn, Elena,
Myself
And
was very
Lindsay.
much included.
You're right.
and Lindsay herself.
Report this post. Why? I'm in it and I don't like it.
Well, this is our unnamed nation and we have freedom of speech.
Right.
Until you disagree with us. What freedom of speech is, right?
Totally. But anyway. As the magic goes off to create this bridge, movement in the water appears. As you turn and look, and an undead body raises out of the water.
You know, you should really move on.
You actually say that?
Yeah. Also, I'd like to roll a religion for if I know what kind of undead this is.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Back.
I doubt that I will, but in case. I believe it falls under religion still. Actually, does undead still fall under religion, or is it occultism?
It's religion. Most I would say. It's one of those. I believe they all have religion, but some of them might have other ones.
Yeah,
In addition-
I'll just give you religion for this one. For now.
Of the two, it's the one I'd prefer to roll, at least to have wisdom.
You are not able to tell what type of undead.
I am highly unsurprised.
As you hear this eerie, soggy voice from him, as he's kind of approached you while holding a weapon, and he just looks at you and goes, "You are not my tormentors. Bring me the Staglord's body. Throw him into the river, that I may look upon his face in death. Or join me instead.
Can I have Lindsay roll Bardic lore on it for what type of undead?
Sure.
I mean, I'm training religion.
Well, you're free to try.
Okay.
So I was just like, I was in the bathroom and I just came back as a whoop. Where's the roll, please?
None of this is really clicking for anyone. It's like, what kind of undead? It seems like it's just some undead that's haunting this. That, I mean, based on what he says, sounds like he has a bone to pick with the Stag Lord.
I just realized how awkward
Lena's
this is
going
be.
to respond with, I'm pretty sure the Stag Lord's body's in Beaky. Like, she's saying this to the
Yeah.
party.
Yeah, I think it is, in all honesty.
Yeah, this is one of those weird ones where the fact you raced to the Stag Lord, they definitely did not plan for players to do that with this one.
She's
And even
gonna
if they
look at-
did, they didn't expect you to feed the Stag Lord to the owl bear.
I don't know why they wouldn't expect that one.
Because
I promise you I am not the only person who has fed the Stag Lord to the owlbear.
probably not, but it also probably is not a very common thing.
I don't know.
Can someone remind me? Did we like behead the Stag Lord?
I don't believe so, no. Just took his helmet.
We took the helm of the Stag
Just the
Lord.
helmet? Okay. I just
Yeah.
forgot if we managed to, I don't remember if we. How do you want to do this? The Stag Lord. I don't remember if we did that.
I mean, we
I-
beheaded his dad.
I think
Yeah.
Haru still has the helm of the Stag Lord, right?
I have the helm of the Stag Lord, yes.
So, Lino kind of look at him at the undead. Will you accept seeing the Stag Lord's helm as proof of his death? Silence.
We.
Sorry, I'm reading.
Mm-hmm.
Weed.
Wonder what others did here. I know what I'll do, but he'll look at it and go, "Hand it over so I may drag his soul with me."
Haru, it's yours. Up to you.
Dot.
Out of character, it's really not that important to our party.
Yeah, I really don't need the helmet.
Like, it was an okay thing for you and completely useless for everyone else.
I don't really care that much. Like, oh no, the +1 to perceptions, that kind of sucks, but that's all I lose. Yeah. Can hand it over. And I will do so.
Okay.
Oh.
You hand it over. You just hear a "Thank you. As he kind of grabs it, pulls it down to the water as it bubbles and the water calms.
Bye, mysterious undead guy.
A moment later, washing up on the shore is a +1 Ransour. A Ransour, for reference, is a polearm. It is a long trident with a central prong that is longer than the other two. Has disarm.
That being trident-like, I assume it's piercing.
Let me just get this into the party. I'm trying to... Where'd it go?
Yeah, it's piercing.
So, in other words, it's gonna be probably best for Laylee.
Even Laylee can use it, yeah.
+1 weapon with reach that you can use that triggers your
I've added it to the party sheet. Let me add
various abilities.
added it to be +1 here.
It's not even +1.
I'm editing it to be a +1, Alex.
I guess I should take the sag helmet and delete it from my inventory. Huh?
Yes. There we go.
Done.
There's your +1 Ransour in the party sheet.
I mean, I guess I could have another option for reach.
I mean, your glaive is +1 now, isn't it? Yeah.
No, I don't believe we +1 will go yet.
Well, then that is just an upgrade.
Yeah. Encumber.
I didn't expect strange people distributing weaponry in the river. What kind of form of government is this?
I think it's an Arthurian one.
What?
Strange people in bodies of water distributing weapons. What form of government is this?
You know what? Yeah,
A
fair
furry
enough.
one.
Fair enough.
So,
Enjoying your new tool lately? I'll miss that cool helmet, but it did look garish.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, worst case, you know, if Haru ever wants a pointy stick to have while riding on horseback.
Yeah, I mean, I could use it. Fine with it.
For sure.
Onward
Anyway, yep.
to Reconnoiterville.
You finish out the reconnoiter, and then I take it, move on. Also, everyone, let's see.
We go in here next.
So, let me do a quick XP calculation.
I mean, we could have killed him.
He is a... Everyone gains a total of 70 XP.
Whoa. 157.
87. It's a lot of XP. More than 0.
It would definitely be more than 0.
next night. Mark this as reconnoitered. And next night rolls around. Just flip that over. Go ahead and roll for your campsite as you get your 8 hours of travel in.
Ooh.
That almost landed on 5 for me.
Ooh.
Which would still pass since 16's the DC from my understanding. But that's beside the point.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to do the
Okay.
same plan as before? I cook, you hunt and gather, or
Sure, given the fact that we didn't get many
where?
ingredients.
Sure.
I did not give myself the +1, but whatever.
Give myself the +1 either.
That actually might have been a difference for me. I don't know. The DC was 16. It would have made it a critical
Yes, that
success.
+1 actually mattered.
This is when I re-roll and keep the higher result until it works, right? Don't think you can manually turn it into critical success. We could just roll everything manually.
Wow. We'll just trash that. Oh, hey, that deleted the... Dang it. Okay. Do another roll for me, please. Just...
I'm adding the circumstance
Yep.
modifier on this time to increase the chances. There you go.
There you go. You, very clearly cleared that one.
Like how I rolled even better.
You
Toward the
rolled
critical
way
Now,
better.
This time the circumstance bonus didn't matter.
Yes. But you still, would have had a critical success either way, so...
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then we've already got that. And that, yes. Oh, I did not advance the first 2 hours. So all this is happening. We advanced 2 hours. Technically, cooking happens during this time. It's just the way this is set up is a little weird. Go ahead and do your cooking roll.
Just should probably. Oh. Maybe the save would have been better, but I just don't know if we'll end up in a combat situation.
All right. The night passes with no issues, though you wake up with light precipitation. Which means you only get one exploration activity.
Yeah, it means that we get to reconnoiter and then camp in the same spot.
Yep.
Which is exactly what's going to happen.
which is
Don't have to
basically
re-roll for camping because it was a critical success. I'm not gonna beat that.
Okay.
so. Basically, since you only get fatigued after 4 hours of travel, nothing really happens other than reconnoiter for today. It's a quiet day. No. Let me do this real quick. Yep, it's a quiet day. Nothing really happens. Weird it didn't. Huh. Okay. Let me do this real quick.
Green it goes.
Oops. There's a party. This is already critical success. Or was it critical or regular success? I might put that in wrong. Yeah, it was a critical. Because there's roasting marshmallows there.
I
But
feel like I should cook this time while you discover a meal, since we have an okay amount of rations. We'll get to the crossing before it's a problem, and we have plenty of ingredients.
Fair enough.
Probably only want to discover one meal given the the cost of rations to it, though.
Yeah. Fish on a stick. Oh goodness. That's your effect, okay. Ooh.
have you decided what you're gonna research?
I wasn't good with one. This one doesn't use rare ingredients, so.
Apparently moved me back to hunt and gather. Try that again.
Just gonna do that. Hope and pray. Ah. That's. Can I hero point that?
It is a D20 roll, so yes.
Not much better.
Nope, you still failed.
And yet it is better, so you don't get your hero point back.
Yeah.
Wait,
I learned Shepherd's Pie. What? You failed to discover the special meal and do not recover any ingredients.
You should not have learned Shepherd's Pie.
Yeah, I was about to say I should have learned that.
yeah, no.
I was doing that because it's like on heals it gets an extra circumstance bonus.
I mean, if you're only one off, then you should have learned it because you didn't put a circumstance bonus on there, but
I did forget to do that, you're right.
I'm guessing you were probably more than one off.
Yeah, he was more than
Probably
one off.
was DC 15, but
So.
I don't think it was because the one below it was DC 16.
Okay, it added that in the chat, but it didn't actually. It's not there in your options.
Yeah,
So I just made an oopsie.
that's weird, but okay.
Oopsie poopsie.
It's a bug.
Anyways,
Up, down. You rolled an 8. It's a success.
yeah, I didn't do very well this time. Lena's disappointed because she thinks she ruined the rice because the only other way she's had it has been critical successes, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the last night was regular. She just thought it got ruined last night too.
You
And
guys
she
do have
learned it,
time.
and like the 2 times after were
Yeah.
all critical
So you do
successes.
have a little bit of time. So if you wanted to try to do another exploration activity, you could, because it is still pretty early in the day.
Fair.
Not exploration, but another like camping activity.
Yeah.
We can't subsist.
Another- Exploration activity.
Yeah.
I mean, you could subsist, but you already ate.
Like if someone wanted to go out and now hunt and gather, they could go and hunt and gather.
Yeah.
Got the hunt and gather.
I mean, may as well hunt and gather. The only downside is it technically means that we're supposed to have another chance at an encounter. Technically.
Whoop-de-doo.
Will it let more than one person be in this spot at a time? Because technically more than one person can hunt and gather.
Hold on. That's why I'm checking something. I'm checking back here. Activities help bolster, blah blah blah. Build bonds between themselves and their NPC companions. Allow time to craft wild salon. Camping activities are each undertaken by a single PC, and each take 2 hours to complete. Multiple PCs can perform the chosen camping activity simultaneously, but no 2 PCs may attempt the same camping activity at the same time.
Okay, so that's why. So someone had hunted and gathered earlier, someone could still do it now, but
Yes.
I could also go try to hunt and gather again.
well, not if
No.
I'm hunting and gathering and I've got a better chance than you.
That's fair.
That said, it does mean that I believe if a character fails, they can't try again, but a different character can, right?
Doesn't say that.
Doesn't say they can't try again?
Yeah.
Haru can organize watch again
I will organize the watch.
Okay.
while I hunt and gather.
Yeah.
I should probably cook them.
While I'm rolling like garbage.
Successfully did the same thing again.
I rolled
You
one
want to
better.
say something about rolling like garbage?
Haru, did you add on? You didn't add
I
on
did
Lindsay's
not.
+1, did you?
I didn't
No.
either, but
Haru, yours
I
mattered.
succeeded. Damn it.
You were actually a success.
Reroll it.
Nope, you don't need to re-roll it. I can switch yours. I can
don't
easily.
wanna reroll it anyways.
Re-roll it anyways, actually, because I don't think it gives the benefits otherwise.
Oh my god.
Wow,
I
try it again.
There we go. A success. With a 7.
by the way, I do think that it gave the benefit when you
When I switched it.
switched it to success.
Okay,
Well, we have it now.
but anyways, you gained 16 basic ingredients. Congratulations. Let me do this. And no encounter during the time, so.
I'll have to cook again and like actually cook.
I mean, you could talk with Lindsay. You could
True.
take the risk of trying to discover the food again. You could try to learn from Lindsay. Their specialized activity.
There's specialized activities. What do I roll for that? Interest.
All companions in this book are presented with the specialized camping activities. Normally, in order for a PC to be able to attempt one of these, the companion must be present at the camp as well. But this activity allows the companion to teach the party the activity on their own. You spend 2 hours with the companion and attempt to learn from them with a perception check. You learn a companion's special activity. Any PC who meets it, or critical success, you learn it. Any PC who meets the activity's requirements can now perform it even when the companion is in camp. Success, you make progress towards learning it, but require at least 1 more day to master it. If you attempt to learn the next time you camp, the result of that check is improved by 1 degree of success from the result rolled. Failure is failure. Critical is, failed to learn from the companion, who grows frustrated with the party. No further attempts to learn from this companion can be attempted during this camping session. 4. So,
Now the secret or public.
and basically, I mean, it doesn't say it's a secret check, so.
You kind of know the result.
Yeah. I hope a 16 or a 25 is a success.
That is a success. Let me go enable it. You all can now choose to have someone do her activity, which is the bolster confidence. That she always does. Technically, she should just be there at all times and just is an added bonus. I wonder if that actually just adds in right away. And if I had done that, we wouldn't have had to remember it, but...
Sorry.
But now, it is permanently there for everyone to be able to do.
Nice. And then we go a night without a good. Which is fine. Rations are rations.
As you guys settle in for this night, you hear some rustling coming up along the bank of the river.
Uh-oh.
I mean, try to look at what's wrestling.
Perceptions?
This does get organized watch success because it's a perception check during our watch.
Yep.
Oh, does it count as during the watch?
I wouldn't say quite during the watch. You're still
All right,
you
we
kind
don't
of
get that then.
yeah.
But we do get the +1 circumstance from Lindsay. Right?
This is not a camping activity.
Okay, so that's not just while camping, it's for camping activities.
Yes.
I had to try.
Is anyone else going to roll perception for this?
Sure. Just to make sure I'm understanding, there's no like negatives, right?
No. Other than it is dark.
The dice.
Okay. Dawn. You see coming out of the darkness 2 people. At a quick
Wait,
glance.
Don's the one that saw something?
Yep.
With my +6.
At a
Totally
quick
makes
glance,
sense.
it looks like they might be. One of them definitely looks to be some sort of potentially an orc. The other maybe an elf. It's hard to tell in the darkness.
In the pure darkness?
Out of character. Hi, Olivia, and one guy whose name I'm pretty sure starts with an R.
Jesus. Wait, hold on. Oh, Inna.
Look, I remember that he was a Magus and was constantly on my party, and I don't remember his name.
And yes, it is in the. It's in like they're far enough out that they're not in the low light at the moment. So you would be
Okay.
looking at in dark vision range. That's why it's kind of hard to make out details.
Okay, fair enough. Black and white is hard to make out details.
Yes.
Sorry, guys.
Do I have that? I do. Neat. I rouse the others.
Okay.
Or
I
alert
mean,
people who
everyone's
didn't know-
awake still. It's not gotten
alert,
like.
alert people who didn't know what was happening.
Point them out.
Yeah, yes, I point them out.
Okay.
Also in Orcus, halt. Who goes there? Out of character. I really hope that wasn't the bad thing to do.
I kind of missed what was rustling in the bushes because I almost had to do myself stuff.
Lily comes up from behind a bush. What's happening?
You know what? Let's. Oh gosh.
It turns out to be the bush that Lena was paying attention to.
With at that, you hear a callback. A callback also in Orcish. Who are we? Who are you? Are you? Do you have any affiliation? It's very much a sound of like caution in the voice.
Can I roll a society to know what they're talking about, or would it just be obvious what they're talking, why they're asking? Well, I know why they're asking, but what exactly they're asking.
You could roll a society to try to suss out what might be going on. Though off of just one line, that's pretty difficult.
Fair enough. I switched to common. Affiliation, what's it to you? And who are we? This is our camp. Who are you? Character, maybe someone with better charisma should be handling this.
Alright, Lindsay, do it.
Oh, okay.
The response back is, do you know the Technic League?
Alright, do I know
Oh
the
my
technique
gosh.
league? Assuming
I know
that
it's not
he's
the
now
technique
in
league.
common as well.
Yes, that was the response was also in common.
If my camera was on, you would see me getting the Vietnam War flashback. The player, not the character. The character knows fuck all about the Technic League.
Alright,
You
I
could
probably
roll
know nothing. I
Societies.
might know the wrong thing.
Oh lord.
Okay.
I kind of hope I know the wrong thing with my +0.
What is society? I'm gonna roll society. That sounds about right. Oh, I need to recall knowledge.
It would be a society to recall knowledge on this one.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Whoa.
People.
It is an organization of people. It is a society.
Yeah.
Unless it's very much a religious organization, basically.
We found a cult.
Haru,
Cool.
you are the only one who, as of right now, can actually recall any information about the Technic League. Do not ask me details right now.
Sorry.
It's a league of things.
Quite okay.
Of people.
Okay. Everyone
Doesn't quite
take a
have
hero point just for this roll set.
What do
no.
we
For
roll?
the what set?
Haru.
What do we roll?
So, Alex rolled a 24. That's
Okay.
why you succeeded. Everyone else rolled a 13 total.
What? So,
I don't
So
know how
what-
you three did it.
so what you're telling me is I rolled a 3
What's
on
number
die.
13?
Oh, you have a plus 10, and I rolled a 7 on die.
I rolled a 3 on die. How?
I rolled an 18 on die.
There you go. There's the real roll history.
So they're just a group of technically people that are a group. That's Technic Society.
Yes,
Or
do not
society
ask
that
because I have not read far enough into the core of the book to actually know about them. All I know is they are
Well,
a
if you
thing.
know, you gotta tell us
Look.
some information at least.
I rolled significantly better than the other people that got 13s.
You did, but
You rolled a 13.
the fact that we got 3 of the 4 who rolled a total of 13
With all 3 different pluses,
is like
or not.
this
Lele and I had the same plus.
statistically is highly improbable.
I just rolled 11 better than Lele.
Yes,
And now
you
if I
would
rolled
get some
13, it
basic
would've been
information
perfect.
about who the Technic League is and what they are. Again, do not ask that information right now because I need to read ahead more to figure it out because I don't even know if they actually play a role in this story or not. I don't know.
Well, we aren't members of the Technic League, I can say that much. Whatever they are.
The what league? Sorry, I'm not good with technology.
Turns
I think,
to
I think, is it a league about, like, fighting techniques?
turns over to Lena.
I'm not good with
Like
those
just
either.
explains. I explained what
I
it
mean, I've left-
is. That's not the second
Oh.
thing. I explained what
It's a criminal organization that runs human trafficking operations. No, I have nothing to do with that. That's what I remember of it off the top of my head.
just a group of random adventurers. The charter.
You know that I'm basing off what Pathfinder Wiki here says because again I don't know how much they actually play a role in the actual Kingmaker, but they are just a general society
I don't.
thing.
If they play a role in Kingmaker, it's later on because I don't remember them ever appearing in the CRPG after getting these characters. Like, I'm sure that they do if you follow these characters' storylines, but I don't remember it. So they're not a big deal.
Basically, the only real interaction you would have with them, unrelated to these characters, is if you happen to go into one of the places that they would then kidnap your party.
Nope.
Because I don't remember either of these characters ever meeting them, and then bam, only my player character, and then everyone else is captured.
So I will just give the description, the head description for the Technic League from the Pathfinder Wiki. And it's basically what you know. The Technic League is a group of magic users and other lore seekers obsessed with unlocking the mysteries of the Silver Mount. They also have strong influence over law, policies, and economy of Numeria.
Regurgitate that to everyone else.
Dang it, I don't have Otherworldly Steed prepared right now. I can't just cast it and go, Silver Mount?
Apparently, they play a major role in the Iron Gods adventure path.
Yes, because technology and whatnot,
And
Scandalum?
there is talk, it actually does talk about how they eventually collapse on the wiki. So I'm guessing they collapsed during Iron Gods.
I believe that is correct.
But since, you know, Kingmaker in the world of Pathfinder and Galarian happens before then, they are currently still active.
Mhm.
So, anyway, continuing on. No, I hear that whining. Lay down. You don't have to go join every single dog that barks.
Go, she does.
Anyway, you kind of hear, sorry, pardon us. They'll step closer, with like their guard down, weapons out, weapons put away, and go. We need you no harm. We've just had a troubled history with them.
What sort of troubled history?
Enough that
While I
we.
personally believe them, I do want to roll to sense motive to
Yeah,
see
go
if
ahead.
I believe them.
Yeah, go ahead. They definitely. The orc. Now that they're close to the light, you can see they actually are half orc and half elf. The orc it seems very much like he's being honest here. He's like, and when you asked for the trouble, he goes, enough that we were more than willing to fight if you were with them.
I see. We'd rather not fight. That much I can say. Any questions you guys have? Is there something we can do to
As
help?
this,
Could
you
we
kind of
help?
see, while it is warm out, it is still getting cool, and you kind of see the half elf kind of shiver a little in the cooling of the day.
Feel free to join us by the fire, I suppose.
Pathfinder? We're just a group of adventurers staking our claim in these lands.
Ah, well, thank you. That's good to hear. Especially if you are staking your own claim, you can prevent the league from slipping in. Oh, that'd be wonderful.
I don't know much about this league, but I don't no idea what they did to you guys to make you guys so anti them.
They've done enough.
Doesn't sound like good things. But yeah, feel free to stay with us. No, that's alright. Keep you safe. And maybe in due time you can tell us more so we can look into it. This wouldn't be the first problem we've solved.
Yeah. What are your current plans? It sounds like you kind of said you're staking your claim.
Well, we're currently on our way to Restov to grab our charter to start our own land, our own kingdom.
Ah.
If you're familiar with the Stag Lord, we may have made him not a problem anymore.
at kind of hearing some of this, the half-orc, because they have not yet introduced themselves, goes, I've heard something about that, but that was part of the reason why we actually came running here, is because this was an area that we felt was probably safer than where we were. Oh. It actually mentions in here that technically it is a now disbanded organization of spellcasters.
Well, okay then.
Yeah. What year's Kingmaker supposed to be happening? 4710? That's what... Yeah, that... Okay. No, that doesn't line up quite right. That's weird. That's a little bit of a... What the wiki says things happen versus what the books are saying are two different things. Based on time and year.
Such as things.
Yeah. Welcome to Pathfinder
Look.
lore.
They're disbanded like Team Rocket was disbanded in Gen 2.
They were rebanded. Or not everyone got the memo.
Not everyone got the memo.
That's fair. Well, at the very least, mind telling us your names? I'll tell you ours.
I'm Octavia.
Octavia.
I'm Ragongar.
I knew it started with an R.
Gongar?
Regongar. R-E-G-O-N-G-A-R. Ragongar.
Every time I see his name, every time I saw his name, I thought of Rengar, so I could never actually remember his name.
Fair enough. Also, hi Raz.
I mean, you take the go out and it basically is Rengar.
Okay, we have Rengar, Octavia.
Ragongar and Octavia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. You guys are capable fighters. I don't know if the rest of us would mind, but I know I wouldn't mind if you joined us if you want to head all the way back to Rostov, towards Brevoy.
Well, that would be better than wandering around out here, I guess. From there, we can kind of
And
figure out what we're doing.
if not there, if you guys feel safe enough, you could run back to Oleg's trading post. Way from here to there should be clear. If you want somewhere closer.
They kind of look at each other. I think slipping into the crowd of a city right now would probably be safer.
That's fair. I assume there's no objections from any of you lately, Lena, Dawn, Lindsay.
Oh, mine.
No complaints. No more fighters makes it a little bit safer. Just,
Christian, you're really quiet.
Oh,
Now he's muted.
now he's super quiet.
as I hit the button twice. I don't mind. More fighters helps us, especially in a fight. We'll just have to be a little bit more careful with rations.
Double check which mic you're coming out, Christian, because you sound like pretty echoey away from your mic.
Really. I swear to... What?
That better.
That's better.
Much.
Yeah.
Wait, you know what? It was hooked up to my webcam mic, and my webcam mic is set up in a way where the mic is facing away from me.
Oh, good job.
Well,
It's
I have
honestly
it, like-
impressive we were hearing you at all then.
I set up for like a hand cam stream.
You should almost just see if you can just disable that mic in your settings.
I don't.
Yeah, if you disable it in Windows settings, then Discord can't pick it up.
You know what the worst part is, by the way? Literally, I was on a call with someone literally yesterday or the day before and had no issue.
It depends.
always
Yeah, it depends on when
chooses-
Discord picks up, like what mic you're on and when you connect and all that. So, because it won't,
Discord's magic.
it doesn't like this. It tries to switch to what it thinks it should. So if like your webcam like disconnected and reconnected, or for whatever reason, it'll switch over to that mic if it thinks that's your default mic.
I've had it back when I used DualSense go to my DualSense mic instead.
Every single time with the DualSense.
It was hilarious.
That happened to us Sunday,
Many times.
Alex, with me.
Yeah.
I think it
Yeah.
was.
I don't use DualSense anymore for a PC, so yeah, it better not be happening.
I still do
Your
because
controller's
I'm not going to buy any sort of Xbox controller. So
I can use either.
I can use either. I just don't like the sticks on newer Xbox controllers.
That's fair.
I don't like their overly curved grip and the divot in the middle. It just feels weird.
Like, the divot's been there for a while, but yeah, it's more aggressive than it used to be.
I should buy myself a DualSense Edge at a point, just so that I actually have a DualSense that I can just replace parts on.
That's very fair.
Or go to like a Vtrix or something like that instead.
Anywho's,
Oops.
we got 2 new party members.
Yes, you do.
For now.
For now. Let me do.
The day continues.
Yes, the evening continues.
Do, 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 do.
They don't count. Huh, they don't count as companions. Let me search them up. Unless they're just. Hold on, I'm looking in the wrong spot, potentially.
Crazy if they're not companions.
They're not listed as companions. As I said, give me a sec, let me check. I don't see them in the list. Let me do some quick. Over to the compendium. They are not listed because they are part of the character guide.
Lovely.
And I don't think it adds I don't think I have anything that's added the companion characters as characters. If they aren't in the base book, basically. Because Amiri, Ekundeo, Valerie, and Lindsay were all in there. I think Knock Knock was in here at a point too. You killed him.
So I killed it.
Yeah. We did do the killing of a gobbo.
Look, we knocked him out, and out for good.
Yeah. Yeah, no. They are not in the actors. Or in the compendium. Then again, they don't have a they don't have actual like stats in the book, so it's one of those. They're here. You can influence them. You can add them to your kingdom. If you really want to use them in combat, figure it out. If you wish to build stats, they are this alignment, which take this archetype as soon as they reach second level. Basically. So they're basically there as just kind of extra characters for influence and ruling. So, but the night rolls on.
What? No.
What? Did you not like that I had them roll for the next day, Coco? Huh?
Pupper is upsetting.
Literally, I clicked the rest button, and she starts immediately whining. You're just not liking that I'm keeping you locked in here. That's all it is. Can I have everyone roll that, please? Actually, make sure I get this right.
Well,
Well,
might
it's
want to
not
make
the
a note
party.
for the
You need
party.
to put it as
God.
not the party again.
It's because I'm on the screen. I have no other choice.
Back to the old sycamore.
I'm just going to token
I mean, you
scene.
should be able to just box off to the side and it should deselect it.
I've done it before, and it still like I don't have the party
That's weird.
selected at all. The party's the only token on the screen, and so it's automatically going to that.
You should just put some other random token off the side of the screen.
How about now? Can you see it?
Ah,
Click it too.
yeah.
Whee!
Hi-yah!
Hello again, barely hurt giant centipede.
Everyone sees the. Oh, excuse me. Lena and Dawn, you two. This. How did Laylee and Haru both fail by 3?
I don't know.
How are we lining up?
Why is that
You two
rule-
rolled
why
13s
are our
again!
fails being the same?
Oh yeah.
I guess 13's the lucky number, or the unlucky one in this case.
There. Lindsay's rolled too.
Yes, Laylee and Haru, you two aren't able to quite pick this out. The others, though, are able to pick out that those look like some pretty heavy rain clouds coming in fast.
Heavy as in torrential storm or
Heavy downpour.
okay.
You are not getting a torrential storm. Because, for some reason, a thunderstorm is a level 7?
I think it
Hazard?
technically allows something 3 CR higher than us in the weather system.
It does.
So I didn't know. We could have had a tornado for all I knew.
Yeah, but for some reason, a thunderstorm is a hazard level 7 because of the chance to be struck by lightning.
Look, Paizo is based in Seattle, and they get a lot of rain, but they don't get thunderstorms. So they don't actually know what it's like. It's a lot scarier to them.
Yeah,
And I only say this half jokingly because having lived in the Pacific Northwest for a little bit, the thing I missed the absolute most was thunderstorms. There's like never thunderstorms there.
I could join like 3 storms in 3 days.
And I like thunderstorms. I grew up in the Midwest. We go out and watch them.
yeah,
So
especially
I
when
shall
the
put... Oh, sorry. Go on.
no, I was say. I was just gonna follow up with that, and I was going, especially when the thunderstorm is a lightning show, and it's warm out. Those are some of the best. Anyways, what were you gonna say, Steve?
Oh, I was making a joke. It's like, okay, so I shall put away the bottled lightning. Got it.
Yes. But rain starts coming in. It is a routine 24 plus hours. So basically I have to roll for it once a day. Oh, there's a DC roll here. Let's see here. This section describes the weather event, how long it lasts, what the pieces deal with the event. Duration lists in parentheses. Duration plus indicates it continues. Once duration ends, attempt a DC 11 flat check. On success, the event continues. Continue attempting a flat check at the end of each interval until you roll failure. So basically, every 24 hours, I have to roll a flat check. If I roll basically a 50-50 chance of it continuing, roll 11 or above, it continues. If I roll 10 or below, it ends. Routine for the rain. Rain or snow continues to fall all day, making those caught out in the elements cold and wet. As long as the heavy downpour lasts, visual precipitation checks take a -1 penalty, causes creatures that are further than 100 feet away to be concealed, and cuts off all visibility at half mile or more. During a heavy downpour, other storms tend to be even more severe. The DC is skill checks made to survive, prepare, and endure the routine of a blizzard. Severe hailstorm would increase by +2. Basically, if it rolled a double weather effect, it would be a +2 on any storm-based ones for DCs. Rivers tend to rise. Shallow points to cross rivers become too deep to ford and remain so for 1d4 days after the event. So effectively, it's just gonna. It doesn't stop. Let's see here. You'd be soaked, so it'd be like the light precipitation, I believe, where. I would think you would still take the fatigue of travel. It doesn't say it, though. That's kind of weird. Yeah, it doesn't say that you take any extra fatigue of for travel compared to light precipitation. Instead, you're just going to get utterly soaked. I would say, though, that you would definitely still get fatigued a lot faster in a rainstorm. So yeah, what you guys want to do about with the rain incoming?
Assuming someone tells me, I'm gonna assume I'm gonna just try to find shelter.
Probably try to put a little bit of distance. Well, we kind of already have a little bit of distance between us and the river.
Mm-hmm.
I say we still go one single movement so that we're not getting fatigued, because we only do one in camp.
All right.
I don't see a reason not to still move.
Would you want to go more like here? Or hug the river more?
See, I don't want to hug the river during a downpour. That
Seems like a
I don't
mistake, yeah.
necessarily think we would have any penalty, but that wouldn't make sense from a
Right.
lore standpoint. But like, I'd still want to keep the river in sight, so probably technically here, but we'd be like right at the corner kind of thing.
So you'd still move the hex, but you wouldn't be hugging the edge of the river. Okay. Is everyone okay with that?
Yeah, I don't have any
Good.
complaints.
Okay.
As long as we don't drown.
Roll for drowning.
Oh gosh.
All right. As you
We're not
kind of
rolling to avoid drowning. We're rolling for drowning.
Yep. You kind of huddle up in your cloaks, get everything kind of secured. You don't have 2 extra horses, do you?
We don't.
Not extras.
Because Olivia and Ragongar are on foot.
And they're both medium-sized creatures.
Octavia, not Olivia. Octavia. I don't know why I keep
mean-
going to Olivia for her.
Given that, I would have known that when preparing my spells. I can just adjust what my spells are.
Yes.
Phantom Steeds.
Okay, so you cast 2 Phantom Steeds for them?
Two marvelous mounts. Yep.
Yep. Okay. All right, then there's no issue. You make the travel as the
And I will absolutely, when I cast those, go, look, I found the silver mount.
you get a chuckle from both of them, as both of them are seem to be at least have some knowledge of magic.
Well, that's good.
The downpour hits. You all just start getting soaked. It's just a miserable time. Go ahead and try to roll. We'll roll for a camp.
Yeah, a roll.
Camping sheet again. We have a good camp.
We do have a good camp. Sigh.
Why are you sighing?
No, I was just saying as I. 'Cause technically,
Oh.
it's only like noon, but you're just already worn down by all this. So, 2 hours to find the camp. Since they are with you, let me just do this real quick since I can't go away. Sheet. Just my create actor button. My general create actor button. There it is.
Ba-ba.
Cooking.
I will. I
So we
will
want me
build
to
it
do
out fully later. I'm just going to add the actors. And we'll pull. And we'll get pictures for them and whatnot later as well. They will help with this
Thank you.
and this.
I don't know what intimidating posture does other than what it says, but I just find that funny as a camping activity.
You can just
Our
click-
trivial random encounter is rolled at any point during the camp. Treat
Yep.
it as no encounter instead. Seems like something that you would do sometimes.
Oh goodness. So do we want me to discover a special meal or hunt and gather?
You should try to learn how to do an intimidating posture.
You've got time to learn because it's only like 2 right now.
Fair
Also
enough.
worth noting, there is the little detail of we don't want to waste more rations right now,
That's fair.
especially considering we now have 2 additional people. And I don't know if they have their own rations or not.
That is mega fair. Alright,
I want to learn how to set alarms.
They do have some rations, yes, for themselves.
I shall attempt to learn intimidating posture.
So you first have to let me double
Do you have
check.
to get to know them first, build the rapport. Of course.
They must at least be friendly with you. They both were
We should-
indifferent. They're both
We
still
should
currently
probably build
indifferent
rapport
because
anyways.
you haven't really talked to them other than the basic stuff, and no one tried to influence them or anything. So
That's fair.
Look,
Which one?
My
was
joke
the
was obviously influencing them.
Gengar.
You have the highest charisma in the world.
So
You can try with
Ragongar
things
was
other than
initially
diplomacy.
unfriendly. Octavia was indifferent. I would say Ragongar right now is indifferent as well, just because of the conversation of the first night.
Fair enough.
I mean, if you want to use your joke as a way to try to, having tried to not influence, but at least shifted their demeanor towards you, Sean, you definitely could roll for that real quick.
I'll gladly roll for a make an impression.
Yeah.
Joke.
That's very good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The silver mount.
He.
I should not be rolling any of these.
Um,
I have a +0.
I would
don't
say
wanna
that
be
that
rolling.
probably succeeds. Because it's against will, and
It probably would have been more towards Ragungar of the two.
right. I'm just saying in general, that's against will,
Yeah.
and like we're talking a magus who probably is trained in will at most.
I mean, let's put it this way. It's one short of succeeding against Lena, who is a max wisdom expert will character.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a success.
So they
Unless
would
they're
then go from
Harlow.
indifferent to friendly with you guys. Or is it? It's friendly then helpful, if I remember right.
I think it's helpful than friendly. Let me check.
Because helpful is like they're
PF2E
willing to help you, and then friendly means,
attitude.
With friends.
that's what would make sense at least.
It is
Well, there's
friendly
all
than
of-
helpful. You are correct.
Yes. Yeah, because they're friendly towards you, but they won't stick their neck out for you. Helpful means,
Mhm.
okay, we're actually going to help you. Okay. So they are now friendly towards you, and with that, you can actually sit down and talk to them and try to learn what they know.
I want to learn how to set the alarms.
You could do that. You have a couple hours to do things, so you can organize your watch and then try to learn how to set alarms.
I will do exactly that.
Or you can learn to set alarms first and then organize watch. Either way,
Organizing these watches.
congrats on your critical success on that.
Well, I think I left all 20 eventually, right?
Yes. Take a hero point for a natural 20 on organizing the watch. You wanted to show off that you knew what you were doing to help convince them to teach you how to set up alarms.
I love having 3 hero points. I should use them.
I've been very liberal with them, so it's always
I mean, they are there to be used, so.
there.
You can do it on making an impression. I will use at least one. I might get it back.
You can use a hero point on any d20 roll,
That
as
making
long as
an
it doesn't
impression
already
is
have a
one of
fortune
those.
effect on the roll.
No fortune effect, no secret. For obvious reason.
I have a question.
answer.
Christian, what are you doing at this time? Are you intimidating, posturing?
I wanted, since we have time for 2, I was going to try to influence them again. And my question was, if I wanted to talk to Ragungar about, I don't know, like that's the one with,
So you want to actually
ma-
go
the
through the
magus, right?
influence for Ragungar?
yeah, for at least one.
Because you
of
can
my
choose
camp
one of them
action.
to actually focus influence on.
Yeah. Ragungar is the magus,
Yes.
as you said. I don't know what class they are, but like they hold sword or weapon, melee weapon.
Yes.
Would it be society or athletics to talk about like fighting styles?
It's lore warfare.
I don't have that.
Technically, it would
It's
probably fall
technically not
under that.
wrong.
I mean, it's not
Lord
wrong,
Warfare
but
would make sense.
or I guess just sparring. I guess I could do that, and
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure that's just.
Society, clearly.
I mean, kind of up to what you want to try to talk to him. You could try to discover what skills he's influenced by, or you can just roll for influence and pick a skill to base it on. And if that, you wouldn't know if that skill succeeds or fails without just knowing. So,
So,
because there is a
remind me how
discovery
that-
aspect to it, I will not tell you whether or not that skill is useful or not. You just would have to roll for it, and whatever results will results.
It's like, if I win, I win. If I lose, I lose.
Yep.
If you do nothing, you do nothing.
Fair. Is it perception for discover?
That is
Okay.
one that you can use, yes. Hold on, give
Okay,
me a moment, and I will figure out.
Sorry. The fun part of being charisma barbarian, trying to be charisma.
For discovery, I will give you all which skills you can use for discovery purposes. I don't know if it actually is supposed to be that way, but I'm just gonna do it because I don't want you to have to kind of guess which one even is needed for discovery purposes. Oh, even better, they actually have the will listed for the characters. Because of the influence at level 1.
Remind me where I'm supposed to find that, by the way. I thought it was in journal, but I'm not seeing anything in
PF2E subsystems button at the bottom of the journal entries.
That's right. Like, I think influence. Okay, it's just Lindsay. Fair.
Yes, because I haven't
Well, there.
made.
You haven't put him in. Yeah.
You could always try to influence Lindsay if you wanted. Oh,
Well, I was
think-
gonna influence and
do it,
then learn with intimidating posture, and yeah, you know.
Okay.
There you go. That should have popped it up for you.
Popped it up for everyone.
Oh, I'm in the wrong.
Yep.
Let me go token scene.
I am going to keep them at their level 1 rules for now because I would argue that they are currently still level 1.
Straight them up.
There's my discovery roll.
All right.
They're still level 1. I really hope we don't run into a fight.
You discover.
But do it's a very short fight.
They're still level 1 simply because I am not going through the process of trying to figure out if anything got bumped. I doubt anything got bumped, but I'm not fighting that right now. That can go up once we take time to actually level them a little bit.
It's a montage. Montage.
Montage.
All right, you should now. Remember. It just says, yeah. Wait, nope, that was. Hold on, that's not correct. Intimidation. So the lowest one is intimidation, which is
Not something I'm trained in.
Wait, what?
Hmm?
Oh, wait, no.
Deception diplomacy. I got those.
I'm trying to remember how I can. How do I get this to display for you guys?
You mean Ragongar's subsystem that's up?
Well, no, because like there's a way for me to show the influence skill to you, but I don't
Ah.
remember.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Oh, I had to just finish it and click it. There we go. I just had to finish filling it in.
Probably need to switch it off of acrobatics too.
Yeah, that's supposed to be intimidation. There you go. It like rolled back, but that is what you learn, is that appearing intimidate in terms of trying to appear self-confident, strong and self-confident, is the thing that influences him the most.
Yay! And then I guess I'll do. Try to learn the intimidating posture skill.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Go ahead and roll for that. That's your second. Let's see, that is a success. So you do not learn it this time. However, your next time you attempt it will be, will get to bump up its, it's checked by 1 degree. Alex, do you want to try to do your perception to learn how to set alarms?
Sure, I'd be happy to do so.
So those first 2 hours
Love
have gone by. And this is the
just
second 2 hours.
shown one. Oh my goodness. Roll.
That is also a success. So once again, your next time will be increased.
While they do all their first things,
Mm-hmm.
instead of a camping activity, can I just choose to subsist and then I'll still cook the meal later?
Yes, you can do that.
I will roll my subsist for now. It is after exploration. And I don't think bolster confidence will apply to this, since it's not technically a camping activity. Is that correct?
I believe the rules are...
Or is an exploration activity taken during this count as?
Other exploration activities can also be performed during this time. They are not limited to 1 success per camping session and take the normal amount of time that activity takes to perform. Is all it says. So,
I don't think it would make it count as one.
No. Doesn't subsist take a while too?
I mean, it can be done under the normal amount of time for an exploration activity after exploration at a -5 penalty, which is why I have the after exploration -5 on there.
Okay. You would succeed, so, with that.
Yay, I don't have to provide for myself.
Yay, I need to go through and just punch in all of these characters' influence sheets. Okay. What do you want to do? You want to cook during the second round? Then.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
She would offer to make the meal for the 2 guests as well,
Okay. Then they would join in.
even though she herself is not eating. Because she already had her berries.
Yep.
I would have laughed so badly if I got a nat 1 the time that I wasn't eating.
Would have been funny.
It's like, what are you talking about? It was an accident. I swear.
Coco, you done?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we apply the meal for the evening. Was there any characters during this time? Okay. Rest happens. Oh, it even counts them during the rest. So much so that it's only 420. I'm
They
gonna-
took watch so that they could blaze it.
Exactly. Oops. I'm gonna bump it to
Uh-huh.
7.
Uh-huh.
It was right there.
It was.
Goodness.
Andrew Gungar is the kind of guy that would.
The weather event rolled at a 9, so the rain did dissipate.
Goody.
And I think we're gonna call it there.
That's fair.
Woohoo! Or basically just. One of these times I will remember this table. This
One
is
day.
I need hazards, not. Technically, you all get 4 XP for both the fog and the rainstorm. Because weather is considered a simple hazard, even though they act like complex ones.
Yeah.
But both were
Does that leave
We're at
us-
161.
both were 0 level 0 hazards. So that's -4 for you.
Woohoo.
But
Yawn.
thank you so much for joining in on stream, guys. As for me streaming again, I might stream again this weekend. I should stream again this weekend. We'll see. Just last week, I've been really kind of just out of it. So, yeah. But thank you so much for watching. Have a good night. And even when the dice say don't make progress because you have to deal with weather instead, don't get too salty.